Today, we have a juicy story for you. It's about two of the biggest names in the superhero genre, Dwayne Johnson and James Gunn, and how they are feuding over their respective DC movies, Black Adam and The Flash. You probably know Dwayne Johnson as The Rock, the former wrestler turned actor who has starred in blockbuster hits like Jumanji, Moana, and Hobbs and Shaw. But did you know that he also played a superhero for the first time in his career? That's right, he was Black Adam, the ancient Egyptian anti-hero who has the power of the gods. The movie was released last October, and it was a huge success, both critically and commercially. It made $67 million in its opening weekend in the U.S., which is the highest of any Dwayne Johnson movie where he is the sole lead. It also dominated the global box office for 3 weeks in a row, ranking in $393 million as of November 7th. But not everyone was happy for Johnson's triumph. One of his rivals was James Gunn, the director of The Flash, another DC movie that came out this June. You may remember Gunn as the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, the Marvel movie that made him a household name. But he also had a controversial past as he was fired from Marvel in 2018 after some old tweets resurfaced where he joked about pedophile and rape. Johnson was one of the few celebrities who publicly supported Gunn at the time, saying that he was a good guy who made a mistake. However, things changed when Gunn moved to DC and took over The Flash, a movie that stars Ezra Miller as the fastest man alive. Gunn promised that The Flash would be the greatest superhero movie ever made and that it would blow away Black Adam and any other competition. He also claimed that he had more creative control and influence over the DC extended universe than Johnson, who had been working on his passion project for 15 years. Well, it turns out that Gunn's boast was premature, as The Flash flopped at the box office and received mixed reactions from critics and fans. It only made $55 million in its opening weekend in the US, which is lower than Black Adam's debut. It also failed to impress overseas, earning only $120 million worldwide in its first weekend. Many people complained that The Flash was too dark, confusing, and inconsistent, and that it wasted its potential with a weak villain and a lackluster cameo from Superman. So, how did Johnson react to Gunn's failure? According to sources close to him, he had a laugh at his expense. He reportedly felt vindicated for his vision of Black Adam and his future plans for the character, which include a possible showdown with Superman, who appeared in Black Adam's post-credit scene. He also felt that Gunn was overrated and arrogant, and that he deserved to be humbled by his flop. So, there you have it, folks, the story of how Dwayne Johnson and James Gunn became enemies over the DC movies. What do you think? Whose side are you on? Do you prefer Black Adam or The Flash? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to tune in next time. Until then, God bless.